Hello, Reformers, and welcome to a special feature of 911 Operator. Now, this is a game where you take on the role of an emergency dispatcher, and you have to rapidly deal with incoming reports. And that means picking up phone calls and assigning paramedics, firefighters, and police to various situations. And you have to actually use your own judgment as to what you should do with these calls. So if you get a call that, for example, says, "Oh, help, my cat is stuck in a tree. Please send the firefighters," then you obviously have to, decide whether you're going to be sending the firefighters or whether you're just going to be ignoring the call or saying, "I'm terribly sorry, we will not be able to do that," and you gain reputation points dependent on how well you do. Now, this is very reminiscent of Papers, Please, I believe. Papers, Please is the border control simulation game where you are playing a border control agent and you have to decide whether people are allowed into your country. And this is a similar thing to that, but obviously developed by different people, as far as I'm aware. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, I should have probably checked that. But anyway, as you can see here, we have a career mode and a free mode. Now, I have played a little bit of a game in the free mode, and I gotta say, it gets very, very hectic. And to some of you, that might actually be an extremely fun thing. And I gotta say, it is fun for me as well. Now, the one thing that you do have to take into account is that it is actually very addicting. The game is very addicting, and it is also actually quite relaxing at times. But you'll see, you'll see. Anyway, we're going to go into the career mode. I haven't done anything in the career mode here yet, ever before, so this is going to be new to me. Now, the career mode, as far as I'm aware, contains 6 cities. And they have unique events. So as you can see here, this is locked, unfortunately, so we will not be able to play any of these, but as you can see, they have unique things about them. So for example, San Francisco, as far as I'm aware, will have earthquakes, I think, and maybe even something else like actual very, very harsh things happening here, like, drug enforcement agency going on and, drug cartels attacking things and all that sort of thing. So we're going to start off in the Hawaiian city of Kapolei, and if you play in free mode, you can play technically in any city in the world. I'm not entirely sure whether that is actually true in terms of you being able to play in a city that is very, very remote. So if you're living in a very remote, place, then it may not have that city. But from what I know, it does have most of the major cities and some of the minor cities in a particular country. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to start here. We're going to do a little bit of the campaign first, and then I might show off a little bit of the free mode after that, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, the name of the city comes from the volcanic. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. It gives you a little bit of an overview. And this is where the tutorial actually was as well. So, yeah. Now, they do give you... this is also kind of cool. They do give you first aid tips, and they give you all kinds of things about what to do with certain things, like, CPR. And they will also give you this as well. When you find an unconscious person, do all of this. Yeah, and they give you huge amounts of different tips, as you can see here. And they do say, please use headphones, because there is voice acting in this, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, it seems like we are actually continuing with this, because as far as I'm aware, yeah, this is my previous save. Yeah, this is my previous save, which I was on from the tutorial. So apparently the tutorial carries on into the campaign. And that's actually pretty cool. I thought the tutorial was a self-contained tutorial, but no. Anyway, as you can see here, we have 3 different police officers units here. Now, what you can do is you can actually delete these if you want to. You can actually delete these, and you can reassign them, anywhere you wish. And I don't know why I would do that, because we do need a couple of cops, obviously. And you do have equipment, and you have vehicles, and you have staff. Now, obviously, if I wanted to create a new unit of firefighters, I'm not actually going to do that right now, because our Gutierrez firefighter right here is currently having a bit of a problem. So, yeah, you're currently unable to use another 2 firefighters. Now, what I could technically do is I could technically create a new team, as you can see here. I'm just going to demonstrate this just for the sake of demonstrating. And what you can do is you can, actually not that, you can place a technical truck down there, or you can place a fire truck down there. And then, as you can see, there's a bunch of slots here. And then you can just put, you know, someone in there. I can't obviously put this guy. I can put Blake Diaz. I could put him in there. And then he's just going to be driving around in one fire truck. I don't personally want to do that right now. I personally feel like waiting until Sawyer is back up and running. Or I could actually spend my money and buy something else. So, for example, I have another police officer here and a medic. I could technically purchase another firefighter if I so desired. So, as you can see, I can buy another firefighter for $2,000. And I think I might actually do that. Let's get Sawyer's brother, Michael Gutierrez. Shall we? Shall we actually get him? Let's do it. Let's recruit him. And then we will use a fire truck. I'm just going to make a new team there. And we'll get the fire truck there. And then we can get Blake Diaz in there. And we can get Michael in there. So there you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And that's another team that is going to appear on the map. Now, obviously, I have 96,000. I could technically purchase another police car. I could purchase another ambulance, but we have 3 ambulances right now and 3 police cars. And I think that's absolutely fine. I don't think we really need to do any more than that. But as you can see, you can add more of the medics or police officers or firefighters to these slots, and I do believe that increases the speed at which people complete tasks. Now, with that over with, let's actually get into the gameplay, shall we? Alright, so here we are. This is the map. Now, if you're expecting something, you know, a little bit more involved, and then, well, this is it. This is the entirety of the gameplay. If you're not interested in this, then, well, that's a shame, because it actually is very, very intriguing and involving. Now, with bigger cities, I actually played on free mode, as I said. I played in London, and that is London, England, and it was huge. The map was absolutely huge, and I got overwhelmed very, very quickly, but it was extremely fun at the same time. Anyway, let us start duty here. Now, they do have, I'm just going to slow down time while I explain this a little bit here. Now, they do have voice acting in the calls that appear. So, here we go. We can place that ambulance over there. There's been an incident. The incident is a person has lost consciousness by unknown reasons. Alright, so I'm sending an ambulance over there as quickly as possible. So that ambulance is going to go over there and treat them, and that's it. That's basically how things work. Now, that is not the actual core gameplay here. The core gameplay is when you receive a call. I'm going to be receiving a call very, very soon, and I think, and then we're going to have to react accordingly. And as soon as that call comes in, I'm going to shut up because there's a bit of voice acting. The caller will have a voice, and the operator will also have a voice that you're playing, and then we'll see how it goes and how we deal with them. Hopefully it's going to be good. Hopefully I'm going to react reasonably well. I have seen a couple of repeats in the calls, but some of them are very, very different and dynamic. Anyway, let's take this call.
911, what's your emergency?
Ah, right. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem here. We don't have an answer, so I'm going to say if you can't talk, please press any digit on your phone.
If you can't talk, please press any digit on your phone, okay? Hello, sir. We got a 911 call from your phone. Do you have an emergency?
Excuse me. It's my thought. I accidentally called 911.
Sir, are you having an emergency?
No, I'm not.
Please lock your phone and make sure you won't call 911 by accident again, okay? That way you won't take up an emergency line for more important calls.
Of course. I'm sorry.
And there you go. That is an example of a call that we don't need to react to, and we don't really need to actually decide anything, which is a bit of a shame. I actually would like to have something that we need to make a decision on. I actually had the example of a woman that was being attacked by her boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend in this case, and he had a knife, and he was actually chopping down the door or bashing down the door, and she was extremely scared, obviously, and I told her to go and hide. And I'm not going to spoil what happens or anything, but it's very, very cool, those kinds of situations, because they're extremely tense. And as you can see, we now have a fire currently going on here. Broken electrical lines reported. Might be a danger for people. Alright, so I'm going to send a firefighter out there. And then we're going to see how that goes. Now, you can improve the speed at which the game runs, so I'm actually going to do that, because we don't seem to be getting too many calls right now. Obviously, the city is very small. There's only 15,000 or so people living here, and there's a new call. So let's slow down time a little bit.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, hello. There is a fight out in the street. Can you please send the police quickly?
How many of them are there?
4 men are fighting.
Can you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at...
Did you see if they had any weapons?
One of them picked up some kind of club.
Is anybody injured?
It's hard to tell, but one of them has taken a lot of punches. I just can't believe he's still standing after that.
I'm sending emergency services right now.
Thank you. Bye.
There you go. So that wasn't really anything that we really needed to decide anything on, so that's a bit of a shame, but it's kind of a better example than the previous one of what we're actually going to be doing here. Now, what I could do is actually send another cop car to go after these people, because there are 5 of them. There are 5 suspects, and they are now under fire. Our police are under fire, and they are actually fighting them right now. So we're probably going to have to send another police car. I'm going to send one of the other ones down here. I probably should have sent this one, but hopefully none of our police officers will be hurt in the process. So I'm just going to do that. There's another incident going on here, but that's absolutely fine. We do seem to be fine there, I think. And there's an ambulance and a police situation to be resolved here. There's also another ambulance needed over here too. Yeah, so as you can see, it's starting to get quite hectic.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There's an unconscious man here on the pavement.
Where are you calling from?
Around...
Is he breathing?
Wait a second. Oh, God, he's not breathing.
Do you know how to perform CPR?
What? No, not really.
Okay, put your phone on speaker mode and follow my instructions.
Okay, speaker's on.
Place your hands in the center of the man's chest and start compressions, 30 times, faster than 1 compression per second.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Now tilt his head back, pinch his nose holding his chin up with your other hand, cover his mouth with yours, and blow. Then repeat it 1 more time and go back to the chest compressions.
I'm not gonna kiss a stranger, okay?
Sir, you have to help him. You might even face a fine if you refuse.
Okay, fine.
Great. Continue until the ambulance arrives.
Okay, hurry.
And there you go. That's actually really cool. That is one of the newer situations that I haven't had to deal with yet, so that's really cool. Anyway, this guy is done with his situation over there, so I'm going to be sending him to go and help this ambulance, and we also have a number of things going on here. Hopefully this ambulance is going to get there in time, and then we'll be able to, you know, actually heal them. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I actually need to send someone there. Really? I thought I had already sent someone. Okay, well that's a bit of a ball drop on my part, but well, okay, yes, we're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, so is everything going okay here? Are we actually doing okay? That's being resolved in about 38 seconds, 51, 52. All right, well, this guy's gonna have to wait up here.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There's been a car crash.
Where did the collision happen?
Around
When did it happen?
5 minutes ago.
Are there any injuries?
Yeah, 2 people with some injuries.
Do you know who caused the accident?
The other driver, he's obviously drunk.
Are any of the vehicles blocking traffic?
No, they're not.
All right, sir. Please wait for the emergency services to arrive.
Okay, thank you.
And there you go. So we have to decide what we send over there. I'm going to be sending an ambulance and some police when I can. Obviously, right now, it's not really possible because I have all of my people working on this particular situation right now. So that's where having extra people really, really comes in handy. I would very much appreciate it if they could get this done now. I'm not entirely sure how long that's going to take. They are resolving it now. They do seem to be resolving it reasonably slowly, actually. Oh, yeah, now we have... I should have sent the other ambulance there, but this ambulance is working on this, and they're under fire still. Oh, it would just be right now when I start recording this that I would have such a terrible combination of things happening. Okay, I'm going to send this other ambulance here, and that's fine. There we go. They're finally done, so that's great.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
All right, does anything else hurt?
I have a terrible headache.
Sir, have you drank alcohol lately?
Only a glass of wine during dinner.
Have you eaten anything unusual lately, sir?
No, just what I always eat.
You should go see your doctor as soon as possible. 911 is for emergencies. I hope you understand that, so I can't send an ambulance in this kind of case.
Seriously? I knew I could go to the doctor before I called you. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, now there are always those things. Ah, yes, I lost reputation for that. Okay, so I did the wrong thing there, which is kind of a shame, because I actually did think that maybe it would just be a best idea to go to the doctor, but there's obviously always those opportunities for, you know, deciding what you think personally the person should do. But obviously I'm not a trained emergency dispatcher or anything. Maybe I should have asked a couple more questions. That might have made more sense. Anyway, I'm going to send a police officer over here because this is a car accident and we need to do something over there, and we also need to do something here as well. And I'm going to need to send some police over here, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I am. I'm also going to need to send an ambulance over here as well to deal with the injuries in that area. So obviously you're going to need to decide to send various things to these various calls.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, there's an unconscious man here.
Did you see him pass out?
No, he was on the ground when I found him.
Is he breathing?
Wait a second. Oh God, he's not breathing.
Do you know how to perform CPR?
What? I don't know what that is.
Okay, put your phone on speaker mode and follow my instructions.
I won't do that. I'll hurt him or something.
You have to help him. You might even face a fine if you refuse.
No way!
Then don't do anything and wait for the paramedics to arrive.
Okay, I'll wait.
Alright, so I thought, yeah, this is going to be the same kind of thing that I have to deal with here, but no, it was actually very, very different. Now, obviously, I could have technically forced her to do it, maybe, but that probably would have ended in the guy that was unconscious being, well, probably more severely injured or killed due to improper use of CPR or something along those lines, so I decided not to go with that. Anyway, we have a fire here as well, and we're just going to wait for that ambulance to get over there. Hopefully, it's going to get there in time. Now, what's going on here? Some people are drinking in public. Oh, it's not particularly necessary for me to rush over there, but I'm going to send my best police car because everyone else is busy. Oh no, this guy's actually fine now, but oh well, never mind. There's already one on the way. So yeah, now we do have all of the incidents actually fine now, I believe, and this is going to be resolved in about a minute, and I hope that we are going to get there in time before these hooligans or whoever is drinking in public actually escapes. There we go. Everyone is being seen to right now, which is very nice. Okay, so hopefully that's also going to be good. Yep, there we go. They got him. Fantastic.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello. There was a car collision.
Where did the collision happen?
Around.
Are there any injuries?
Yes, one person is injured.
Can you tell what kind of injuries they have?
Just some scratches.
When did it happen?
5 minutes ago.
Are any of the vehicles blocking traffic?
No, they're not.
Do you know who caused the accident?
The other driver. He's obviously drunk.
All right, sir. Please wait for the emergency services to arrive.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, well, that is very, very weird. Okay, I've got to say, when I was playing off-screen, when I was playing without recording, the game did not have any repeat calls, and I've now just gotten 2 repeat calls or similar calls in the space of 2 minutes. That is very weird because, as I say, when I was playing off screen, I got no repeat calls whatsoever. They were all new. They were all very intriguing and interesting. I don't know why they were giving us repeat calls, but I guess maybe this is because am I playing the campaign mode? Maybe that's the reason. I'm actually unsure. But it seems like we are going to be fine. We need to send both of these guys down here.
We're under fire. Need backup. Need backup.
Oh, they're under fire. Oh, fantastic. How fantastic that is. Okay, so they're fighting. Oh, well, they're heavily injured. Well, I think our police are absolutely fine. I think we're going to be able to, you know, deal with them. Ryder Ortiz and Lydia Reed. Yeah, they all have unique names as well, which is actually really cool. Does give you a little bit more immersion, a little bit more, you know, personal investment in your units staying alive. And there you go. New city is unlocked. Do you want to play on this city? Yeah, sure. Why not? There you go. That is fantastic. Now, obviously, you download the image, you download the map, and then you can continue on to Albuquerque. And, yeah, then, obviously, it's a bigger map. And the population is hugely more, 556,000 in comparison to 15,000. So, I think we're probably going to have our work cut out for us. Now, what I'd like to do is maybe buy another police car, maybe buy another ambulance, because it seems like we definitely need those. I think we probably will need those. So let's have a look and see whether we can do that. We do have a number of new people as well. Oh wait, do we actually have new ambulance already? No, we don't. Wow, we have a motorbike. Fast and cheap, but cannot be used to transport criminals. Ah, that's good to know. That is good to know. Anyway, we do have a motorbike now, police motorcycle. And what vehicles do I have? I have another fire truck, but I would like to probably get... Oh, what's a medical transport? Larger transport that can be used to transport a few people to the hospital. Alright, so that has 3 places instead of 2. Okay, and it's basically the same price as well, so it doesn't really matter either way, which is kind of cool. Alright, so how much money do I have? I have 2,000? Do I really only have 2,000? Okay, so apparently I'm just going to have to deal with what I have here. I'm going to actually try something? Nah, okay. I thought I might have it, but I just wasn't seeing it or something. But no. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. So I have... I can actually make a new team, and I'm going to put the fire truck down there. And we're going to be putting Andy and Abigail in there. And we have 2 extra medics, so I guess I'm just going to put a medic here and a medic there. And we do have more police officers as well, so I guess I'm just going to put these police officers in unit number 4, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. No one is going to be able to deal with them. And then we'll just start our deployment, I suppose. There doesn't seem to be anything... Ah, pistols. Yeah, I probably need to give our new police officers pistols, don't I? Yeah, there we go. And how about some bulletproof vests? That might actually be really good. Okay, so I'm going to give one of these to each of these groups here, because having 4 guys on the same... you know, same team is probably going to make it quite easy for them to, you know, kill people and actually wound them and things. So let's actually just do this. There we go. Obviously, I'm not meant to kill people, but if they're trying to kill me, then obviously, you know, self-defense and all that. Anyway, I'm going to give this first aid kit actually to unit number 7 because they don't have, you know, enough people to really deal with them. So there we go. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the map of Albuquerque. It is a lot larger, but bear in mind that when I was playing on London, the entire map, and I mean this all around here, all of this shaded area that is locked at the moment was unlocked, and it was just very, very frantic and hectic. Anyway, let's try and see what we can do here. We have a new incident down there. That is for an ambulance. Let's send them down there, and that is a pregnant woman. Okay, we got to rush down there real quick. Oh, I really wish I was a little bit closer than that. But, oh well, it's going to take us a little bit of time. Hopefully not too long. And we're going to be getting our first call very soon. Let's see when that's going to happen. Okay, well, there's our beastly police officer car van thing. And, yes, it's almost a SWAT vehicle, really.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, I want to report an illegally parked car.
Is the car parked in a prohibited area?
The car is blocking the traffic.
I'll have an officer check it out and they'll decide if the car should be towed.
Thank you. Bye.
Alright, okay, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be getting reputation for that. I don't know whether that was the right call, but I'm going to have the motorbike check it out. Where is the address? Oh no, I didn't get the address. Yeah, I'm going to lose reputation for that. Oh no, never mind, I got the address. Okay, fantastic. Never mind. I magically got the address somehow. Yeah, that was my bad. Absolutely my bad. Really should have asked for the address initially. That's usually what I do, but I was just wanting to find out whether he was complaining about someone parking in his spot, because there is actually a guy that complains about someone parking in his spot. So, yeah, I was thinking maybe it would be a repeat call, but no, it was actually very different this time around. So let's see what happens otherwise with the next. A foot injury. Oh, yeah. With the next call. But as you can see, we now have 3 reputation. We resolved 2 cases. And, oh, it seems like we actually need to do something here. Do we need to... Oh, never mind. We didn't need to arrest anyone. If I did need to arrest someone, then I would have had to obviously bring another police vehicle there, because the motorbike can't obviously do that. And now we have a new call.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's the address you're calling from? Sir, what's happening there?
My daughter! My daughter!
What happened to your daughter, sir?
Why did you do that? My little girl. I just found her. She's dead.
Okay, sir, we're gonna get ambulance on the way. Have you checked her pulse?
Yes. There's no pulse. There's no pulse. She doesn't have a heartbeat. Her heart stopped.
Is her body completely cold?
My baby.
I'll send a patrol there. Please stay where you are and try not to move or touch anything.
Whoa, okay, so that is definitely one of the best calls that we've received, and I'm not talking about being positive about that, because that was an absolute tragedy, absolutely terrible situation to be in, but the voice actor did an amazing job, absolutely amazing job there, and I gotta say that that is, I think, the best call I've so far received, apart from, as I say, the ex-boyfriend, you know, bashing down the door of the girlfriend. I think that one was extremely good. It got you so immersed in that guy's situation. It made you feel extremely sad for him. And that's exactly what you want with this kind of thing. You want to be able to stay level-headed, but you also want to feel empathy for the people that you're trying to help.
What are the orders?
Anyway, we're going to go after this guy here, because apparently that is a stolen... Is that a stolen vehicle? A car was reported speeding. Ah, right. It's a speeding thing. Okay, so we've dealt with that incident there, and there is the ambulance is already on the way, and oh, it's another pregnant woman. Of course it is. Okay.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There was a robbery.
Where did this happen?
Around...
Do you have any injuries?
No, I think we're fine.
Are your attackers still in the area?
I have no idea. They ran away somewhere.
Okay, so you're not injured, and the people who robbed you have left the area?
Well, yes, but I have been robbed.
I want you to go to your nearest police office and report the crime. Right now, there's nothing we can do about it.
But they... Oh, alright, whatever.
I was a bit unsure about that, actually. I didn't know whether I could send police immediately. I probably should have actually asked her how long ago it happened, because if it was 5 minutes or so, we might be able to canvass the area and see if we could find them, but, well, I'm going to send a police officer anyway, just to see what I can do, but I don't know whether that's going to make a difference. Anyway, we are currently dealing with the pregnant woman, and Our SWAT team, I'm going to call them the SWAT team, are actually doing absolutely fine already, and we already have another... Oh, we have another pregnant woman down there. Apparently, Albuquerque likes to have a lot of pregnant women there. Yes. Anyway, we are hopefully going to be done there soon, and let's see what's actually going on there. Is she injured? Is that the caller? No, there's no, that's not the caller. Never mind. That's the medic down there. Okay, so what's actually going... Ah, okay, so we're just taking the report from the caller, and we're going to see if we can obviously find who perpetrated the robbery.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, hello. I don't really know how to say it, but
Yes?
I think my husband's a cook.
I'm sorry, what do you mean, ma'am?
I mean, I think he makes drugs.
Ah, all right. Why do you think so?
Well, I found weird containers filled with some stuff in our cellar, and they stink pretty bad. I have no idea what it is. My husband's a chemist, but why would he need that?
That's not enough evidence, ma'am.
But he's in touch with some kid, I guess his former student. I think the police used to keep an eye on him. I'm not sure, but it might have been connected to drugs.
I understand, ma'am. I'll send an officer by to check it out. Where are you calling from? Okay, the patrol's on the way.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, oh wow, it seems like there's a Breaking Bad situation going on there. I think that's pretty cool, and it is in Albuquerque, hilariously enough. Huh? Albuquerque? Breaking Bad? Yeah, okay, so there's definitely some fans of Breaking Bad on the development team by the looks of things. Anyway, let's see what happens with that situation. I am going to be very, very interested to find out. Are we arresting the husband? I'm not entirely sure. But if he's cooking stuff, then yeah, we've got to find out whether it's, you know, onion rings or actual hard drugs. Yes, that's a good idea. Anyway, let's go and see what's going on here. What's that? A car was reported driving through a red light. Oh, red light offense. Okay, well, it's not really going to be anything very important, but if he hits someone, then probably it is, yeah. Oh, and they're under fire. Okay, so they're going to need backup. Okay, come on, little motorcycle. You got to go over there and help while our other car goes and checks that out. Oh, we did arrest him. We did arrest him. So we've arrested Walter White. He's not very happy about that, is he? No, he's probably not going to be very happy.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
All right, does anything else hurt?
No, I can't feel anything except the pain in my belly.
Okay, I'll send the ambulance.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll wait for them to get here. Bye.
And again, I did not ask for the address. Yeah, it's probably because there wasn't actually an option for me to ask for the address, as far as I'm aware. I think there may have been on the first one. I need to do that a lot more, don't I? Because that would mean that I have a lot better success. Anyway, I'm going to send that over there, and... Oh, that is actually the thing. Oh, a heart attack? There's no way that's the heart attack guy, is it? Oh no, that's not good. He has a pain in his stomach. That would not be a pain. Well, maybe it would be a pain for the heart attack. Who knows? But anyway, it seems like I may have shown off enough of the game to let you know what it's all about. And if you're interested in purchasing this game, then it's on Steam now, and there is a link in the description to check it out. I'm actually just going to pause this while I do my outro. Anyway, so yeah, you can click on the link in the description, and it will take you to the Steam store page, and you can check out some of the details on it. And yeah, it's actually really fun. As you can see, I actually got a bit carried away. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.